Peter, 2 weeks or a couple weeks now into preseason. How do you like where the team is, and what are you looking for at this point?
It's been a good progression thus far. A couple things I would say in general that I'm very happy with. I think first the level of fitness is actually pretty good. We have a good foundation throughout the whole team. The other thing I would say is that because of the number of returning players and some of the guys that we've added, when you look at 4 of the guys that we've added, just in the off season, 3 that are within the league and 1 outside, they've all, in a very short period of time, have adapted and adjusted a lot quicker than I thought they would on the field. I mean, obviously they have a lot more to go, but it's nice to see that they are showing glimpses of, good understanding in our team and the way we want to play. So from that point of view, it's been good. And then the last thing is I would say the attitude has also been excellent by the group. There's a good work ethic. There's this understanding that we have a lot of work to do, but at the same time, there's this openness and willingness for the guys to get better every day, and that's been very good.
I was going to ask, you kind of alluded to it. Does it feel a little different from last year in terms of the amount of turnover, the amount of new guys, and as you mentioned, having guys that kind of know the league a bit better than maybe the guys you brought in last year?
Well, I think that most people don't know this, but one of our main objectives was prior to the 2018 season is when we were building our team, it wasn't for 2018, it was actually for 2019. And so I feel that it's one of the benefits of thinking of it back then that way. And that is having this ability to get right into it a lot quicker and to the way we want to do things as opposed to having to do it by step. Obviously, the new guys have a little bit more of an adaptation period and understanding of their role and responsibility within the team. But I do think that'll take on a faster progression than maybe last year because of so many new guys.
Obviously, the results probably aren't what you're caring about at this point in time, but you got a few goals from each of the groups here today. What'd you see in this game here today?
Again, if you just look at our last game, a little closer resemblance to our model play in each of the games that we played, because we had 3 different teams that played today. That's the first. The second is that each group scored and nobody gave up a goal, which is good. At the same time, I think trying to implement some of the things that we have been working on the last 8, 9, 10 days. I'm starting to see them in the games, and that's a positive sign. But make no mistake about it, we have a lot of work to do.
And less than a month now until that first game against Toluca. Obviously, that's got to be in the back of your mind or in the front of your mind. What are you thinking about in terms of that game and in this preseason?
Yeah, look, I think we have a good team. I think that if we prepare well, we'll give ourselves a good shot in that series. Obviously we have some hurdles to overcome, and the fact that it's going to be our first real game. We're playing it, and a week later we play them at their place in altitude. All those things are going to be hurdles, but I also think that we have the ability to overcome all of them. And with a very consistent group returning, hopefully that'll help us get back to the way we play very quickly, and we'll be able to deal with some situations that normally we wouldn't be able to.